What's going on? Mike Neumann here at the 2011 KC Classic, held in conjunction with the IFPA Pro International. A lot of electricity in the air tonight. Over 160 competitors, over 40 pros in this show. And it's actually the biggest pro show of the year, I think, so far, in both the IFPA and the WNBF. You got a lot of notable pros out there. You got Valentine Ezuhga, who we're going to go talk to in a second here. You got Ben Tennyson coming out. He won the IFPA Pro Universe last year, so he's back. He wants to make a statement and qualify for the Orton Cup, which is in 6 weeks. And you got Ezuhga in this show. Brady Smith, he's going to be lean. Hopefully he brought some size in from last year. He'll be good. Chris, the Wizard of Oz, is in this show. He was huge 2 years ago. It'll be interesting to see what he does tonight. And Alberto Nunez, I mean, the list just keeps going on, okay? But what I got is my favorite, who I think has everything it takes. If he's anything better than what he was last year, he still will be unbeaten. Here he is. He has last year's rating, IFPA Pro International Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Valentine Ezuhga. What's up, my man? Nice to see you.
Yeah,
see you.
You too.
Talked to you on Facebook enough, now I can see you in person. Okay, so you won the show last year. What made you decide to come back and do this show again for a second time?
Well, I know that nobody's won this show back to back, so that was one of my main obligations, was try to see if I could do that.
I want to make history.
I want to make history.
Okay.
The next thing was I really like the way they run the show.
They do.
I like the Kansas City area.
Yeah. They're on the ball with everything. That Jen brought last, she sure does mean business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She treats us well, so that's why I came back to the show.
Okay.
And hopefully, if there's other shows like this that can treat you as well as this one,
yeah,
I could be interested in that as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Kansas City, St. Louis area that we're in, they run a lot of quality bodybuilding shows. I love this place. Every time I come to St. Louis, Kansas City, right in this area around here, I'm from Chicago. I love it. Every time these shows just keep getting better and better. Now, you think you're in better condition than you were last year? Because last year you nailed your conditioning. It'd be tough to beat there. Did you gain any size, make any improvements since last year?
Well, it's kind of difficult to say because I think I have gained size.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the scale, I don't know where I should be. Right?
Okay.
So last year I came in about 171, 172. I just weighed in now at 175.
Yeah.
So, if I've gained about 3 to 4 pounds of muscle, I'm happy with that. I think I'm in really good condition. But at the same time, it still bugs me that I'm not at that 171, 172 like last year. But I have seen improvements in myself with the size, so I hope to bring that size to the table tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, I think when you first came out last year and you won the Pro International last year, you beat out Lee Norton in the overall. A lot of people took notice of that because nobody really knew who Valentine Ezuhga was, but instantly overnight, not only, I mean, it wasn't the deepest field of athletes, but everybody thought you were still a good enough bodybuilder that you had what it took to be at the top level of the IFPA, if not all natural bodybuilding. So now this year, you're going to have more competition because you got your work cut out for you. You got Big Ben Tennyson coming in here. He's going to be a size freak. And from what I hear, and when he was 20 weeks out, he was looking like he was 8 weeks out, so he's been lean for a while. So we'll see what he looks like there. You got Alberto Nunez. It's going to be hard to match his conditioning because he still brings a little bit of size. And, I think the wild cards will be Ezuhga and Jason, Chris Foz. Chris, the Wizard of Oz. That's what his name is. I just haven't seen him in 2 years. Sorry, I forgot your name, Chris. I won't forget it again.
Yeah.
So what do you think it's going to take to beat out the likes of a mass monster like Ben Tennyson? Do you think you have enough size and conditioning to beat a mass monster like him? Because he's your competition.
It's purely upon dedication.
Yeah.
And I think I've put in everything I've had. I hope I'm ready. If I'm not ready, then I've got some more weeks before the next competition, or whatever that may be. I have just prepared the best that I can for myself at this time.
Yeah.
So whatever I step on stage with, or whatever I look like tomorrow morning, is the best I can do for this year.
I don't think you'll disappoint. Now, if you happen to place in the top half and qualify for the Orton Cup, is that meaning that you're going to do it?
It definitely means I'm going to sit down and talk with the wife whether or not I can go for it with 6 weeks, because we've already been going through this throughout the entire summer.
Got to talk to the wife.
Got to talk to your wife, make sure she's good with it, and then we'll consider it. I mean, it will be on the table for consideration.
Okay, sounded like you were talking about earlier. You might have a second show in mind, not necessarily the Orton Cup, but something around the same timeline as this. Okay, because we're getting to the end of that season now. We're good. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on Valentine does. Like I said, he's my favorite going in. So if he is anything like he was last year, he's going to be the one to beat. So I'll let you guys know what happens when that takes place tomorrow night. So until then, Mike Neumann, thanks for watching. We're out of here. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, yeah.